Welcome, and thanks for joining me for Pathfinder Kingmaker. Well, we're about to jump in a well. We're here at the house at the edge of time. Okay, so we jumped in the well, and then I guess climbed up out of the well here. So I don't know if we did some swimming there or walking through sewers or what. We are now inside the house at the edge of time. We've got this lantern equipped, which can apparently help guide us through the weirdness of this area. I guess we'll leave it turned on here for the time being. I was expecting something more like otherworldly here, but instead it just kind of looks like a normal basement. There we go, there's some fog. I wonder if this is going to take the lantern to get through it. Or is that just atmosphere from the light there? Let's check over this way first. Oh, the gnarly witch is here. Okay. Well, what do you know? Even groveling, the terrifying creature towers over you. Its dark claws glisten like metal, but the pose doesn't seem threatening. It is more reminiscent of a ruffled bird than a wild animal ready to pounce. So it is you, my little guest. The crone probably frightened you there near the Castle of Knives. I didn't mean to. It's all because of the wriggling man, damn him. He keeps sending disruptors and thieves to me. I turn around and they're standing behind me. I stand up from my bench and they climb under it. Forgive an old crone her suspicious nature. My life isn't easy. It isn't. By the way, in case you don't know yet, they call me the Gnarly Witch. You don't look like a dweller of the first world. Who are you? The witch shakes her head, her huge head. A lonely old hag. For hundreds of years I lived with my two sisters in the place you call the Stolen Lands. We guarded a magical forest, sheltered treants, shambling mounds, ogres, and other wondrous creatures. They praised my sisters and me, calling us the Triune Queen. It was a fine life, but then our forest fell under Lady Nyrissa's gaze, and she reduced it to dust, and made me her servant upon pain of death. I couldn't even think of resisting her. Creatures like you are called Annis hags, and when you and your sisters gather into a coven, it doesn't bode well for anyone else in the area, right? The witch flashes a cunning smile. Did I tell you we were kind to others? No. We lived by our laws in peace and harmony with each other, and strangers just had to learn to keep away from our forest. You must not be very happy with your service to Nyrissa. I obey the one who is stronger. If I were 5 ages younger, I could try to rebel, but it's too late for me now. Poor old witch makes potions as she's told, looks after the house, takes jokes from the pile of worms, and is good for nothing else. An amusing story, let me ask you something else. Ask away, I like talking to guests. Nyrissa took my companions. Do you know where they are? My lady hasn't shared prisoners with me for a long time. I would know if they were in my dungeon, and they are not. Look higher, farther. The house at the edge of time is larger than you know, and full of secret nooks and riddles. I want to ask about your feud with the wriggling man and the first crown. Ask away. Old rot like me enjoys talking to someone young and curious. Why do you need the first crown? If you lived as long as I have in the first world, the Fae see outsiders as curious animals, even if you can break their neck in one swoop. Nyrissa gave me the crown as a mark of distinction. The Fae saw that their queen valued me, and now they show me respect. But if they decide that I've lost Nyrissa's favor, they'll laugh at me and make evil jokes as they do. That wriggling awful knew all this. It's why he's always wanted to take the crown. Why are you enemies with the wriggling man? You saw for yourself. He envies me, harms me, wants to drive me out, make me lose Nyrissa's favor. What else would you expect from a walking pile of corpse worms? What kind of creature is he? Ugly creature. Believe me, he appears as disgusting to a creature like me as he does to creatures like you. Sometimes a soul doesn't want to leave the world after death. It clings to its rotten body and finally lets corpse worms consume it piece by piece. Yes, yes, the soul divides into 1,000 fragments, each living inside a worm. How do I find Irissa? Tell me and I won't attack you. Ah, little guest, do you want the old witch to betray her queen? You have no idea what threats she uses to make me serve her. It has been many ages, and I have never dared to raise my head. The witch ruffles her coarse hair with her huge clawed palm and mumbles, but a hag like me can't live here. Irissa got new favorites and made me live in the dungeon. She hardly notices me. If I help my little guests a little, it wouldn't be unfair, would it? The wriggling man wanted to kill me first. I will tell you, there's a special place on the top floor, Irissa's shrine. It's the heart of the house. Her bitter treasure is stored there, which she can never let you have. The door to the shrine opens with 3 keys. One is stored with the wriggling man, one with me, and the third is hidden somewhere in the house. I say you kill the horrid wriggling wretch and take his key, then I'll give you mine after, and then we'll see. Whether you kill Irissa or she kills you, you'll have helped me either way. Sure, deal. Wonderful, wonderful. The wriggling awful is hiding somewhere on the top floor. Come back to me when you've killed him. The old witch will help you any way she can. Do you wish to ask me something else? I think that's it for now. Come again, little guest. The hag enjoyed your visit. Alright. Hopefully that's not a mistake, agreeing to help her. The Book of the New Beginning. The book's pages are empty, but upon opening it, you see that clear, sunny day when you walked the pavements of your capital for the first time. You hear Keston showing the way, citizens greeting you politely. The air is filled with expectation and hope. Hundreds of people have come in search of a new home, a new fate, a future. And however vague and uncertain that future might be at this moment, their hearts are filled with joy. Okay, this is just a lighting effect, I think. I don't know if I should be like turning off and on that lamp that we're holding. Or just wait until we have difficulty with something. Like this room appears to be empty. If we turn this off. Okay, we've got a ghostly guard. Okay, here we go. Let's invite this ghost over here. Probably got friends, yeah. And get them over here with their level stealing corruption or whatever it is they do. Alright, we finished off one of them there.
Let the attack commence!
Oh wow, we got some kind of disgusting blinding sickness. The leopard's running off. Come on, everybody else. Let's hold it together. Oh, I need to remember that we can kill these things with heal. We're doing okay here, actually, so far.
May I see your entrails, please?
Without it, but I don't want to waste the heal scrolls that we have. And a leopard, I'm glad he's not like aggroing other enemies over there. Alright, we're down to just this one back here. Alright, they're down. It looks like that's it for here, and we had a doorway to go through up here. Okay. We're upstairs here. Go left, right, or straight. I guess we'll just look straight ahead here to begin with.
I welcome you to the house at the edge of time, my darling one.
That Valerie.
No need for two-faced hospitality. Toxic intent is no less poisonous when phrased politely.
And yet I welcome you, and would see you among my assistants. Oh, but why use words if I can show you? Your fate was decided before you were born. Yet you chose to go your own way, as I once did. And you can achieve so much more. Look as if you're looking in a mirror. This is what I can make of you. A perfect face, a perfect spirit, a perfect warrior.
I know how much power you have, Lady Nyrissa, but do not seek my aid in your war on the Stolen Lands. What perfect spirit would entertain betrayal? I serve the king. There is no price that could buy my loyalty.
Then you'll vanish. Even the most beautiful flowers die. Such is life.
Enemy near.
I wonder if, like, depending on our choices with the companions up to this point, if that affects how they behave here. Like, maybe if they're mad at us, they'll join her. Okay, so Nyrissa turned into a Wild Hunt scout here. Valerie. So I am glad we didn't pay a lot of attention to it, but our companions at least have a little bit of equipment on them for the most part. Kind of in general been throwing things on them as we had things available. Kane get like paralyzed? He's just flat-footed. He's like frozen there. He is paralyzed. There must have been a wild gaze or something. That's unfortunate. Let's get some heroics going. Help at the wheel a little bit.
Burn! Slice! Behead!
This is what perfection is worth.
Okay. Wait. The enemy disappeared. Valerie's on the ground, but she's talking, I guess. Nyrissa seemed very eager for you to serve her.
Her desires were vain and her judgment was wrong. Know that I consider it an honor to serve you, and I won't back down, even in the face of death.
You ready to keep going?
Always.
Okay, so we could add her to the party if we wanted to. So I wonder if we weren't using mercenaries here. I wonder how this would work. Would we have anybody with us? And we'd have to find them. We'd have to find our companions to add to our party. Interesting. Wonder how that plays out. Well, Valerie, go find your way back out to the wishing well. Okay. Interesting.
I will not falter.
Yeah, I wonder, like, would it just be Kane here by himself? Till we find our lost party members? So I don't know, maybe I should go back and check the two hallways back here. That would have made the beginning part of this more difficult if it was Kane trying to solo. Okay, we have a doorway there. Right, another
Why not add
cutscene.
some fire?
This
Maestro Jonish?
Ragongar
I'm
and
here, my
Octavia.
darling, to teach you another lesson. To stop being a slave. It's not enough to escape from slavery.
Enough flapping your jaw, Janice. Get to business.
Do you see this key? It's the only way to open your cages. But there's a problem. After it opens one lock, it breaks. Only one of you can get out. Just one. So you'll have to decide, my darlings. To kill the slave in you, you'll have to kill. Begin!
Oh, really? Do we have to sacrifice one of them?
I can see.
Oh, they're both out here now.
You're here! You're alive!
We are.
Believe it or not, we are too. Although we almost died.
Tell me what happened.
We woke up in cages, with Maestro Janus standing nearby looking quite real, He set the cages on fire and tells us there's only one key and makes us decide which one gets out. But I remember kicking his dead body. I looked at Octavia and I knew she remembered it too. We've been through everything together. That freaking nymph has no idea. So we looked at each other and the fire went out. The cages were open. It was all an illusion. Nyrissa must be very angry we saw through her ploy. She was probably trying to think of a way to make Octavia and me attack each other and leave you without any companions. Wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, again, so I wonder, like, if we wouldn't have done their companion quest and taken care of Maestro Janish, then maybe this would play out differently. We could have lost one of them, which would have really sucked if, like, one of them was actually one of our party members.
You and I didn't walk so many roads just to fall for such rubbish. With a leader like you, we can face any monster. Let's go, shall we? I can't wait to laugh in that green witch's face.
Okay. Well, you guys, you can make your way out as well. Meet Valerie out there. That would definitely change this whole section if we were having to locate all of our party members. This hallway keeps going. I'm trying to think now, like, Ekun's quest, I don't think we completed very successfully, at least. Lindsay, we pretty much did. Jaethal, we did. Knock Knock, we sort of did. Some of them didn't ever actually really seem like they finished. Like Jaethal, I thought we were still going to have something to do with her. Is this Tristan?
Where am I?
In the cage you wanted to escape so desperately, my little Skylark.
Kill me. Torture me if you want, Nyrissa. But I will serve you no more.
I don't need your service. I only wanted to know.
Okay, Jaethal and Tristan are
How
both in
you,
here.
so devoted to good, could so diligently look the other way, while there was evil happening right under your nose.
Jaethal, no! Stop!
What happened? Where am I?
In a place worthy of you, Inquisitor. Are you prepared to keep fighting for those who never appreciate you? Those who despise you and think you a monster?
Oh, Sarenrae, give me the strength to overcome evil. Give me the fire to burn the disgusting undead servant of the fallen goddess!
Bring me the heart of this useless creature, and I will give you new life in the first world.
Tristan is in grave danger. Nyrissa has hardly forgiven his betrayal. Isn't Tristan dead?
I will guide.
Jaethal's-
What a pity. He was a nullity in life, but it's sad to see resources wasted so.
Jaethal's kneeling beside Tristan's body, lazily running her fingers through the dead priest's golden locks. What happened here?
The naive boy priest fell for Nyrissa's illusions and attacked me. The nymph tried to fool my mind as well. She even offered me first world immortality. Can you imagine? She failed, of course. Not to flatter you, but you are the only leader I'm ready to follow. You have the will and mind worthy of a ruler. It would be inexcusably stupid for me to exchange your favor for the whims of an insane nymph. As for Tristan, I'm sorry that I accidentally deprived you of this useful tool. I'd be happy to raise him as undead, but Sarenrae has already taken the soul. We don't want to wrestle with the Everlight.
Okay, well, we thought we killed him already once. Anyway, I'm glad that's over with. Let's keep going. Poor Tristan. Guy just cannot catch a break.
Without a doubt.
Okay. So that leaves, let's see. Ekun, Knock Knock, Arim, oh, Canera and Kalike. Wonder if they'll be here. Jubilost and Lindsay. Kane, I thought I'd never find you in this house. Who is this? I and my people came to help you, but the damned portal and even more damned fog had us separated from each other. I have to find my people. I'll wait for you at the entrance once I find them. Who are you? I can't tell who that is. Oh, Enorial Eight Eyes. Okay. That's cool that they're here. Isn't she the one that trains up the mercenaries for us? Or does our respecking? Let's see. Let's check back this way first.
There are many roads to success.
Seemingly empty room.
I need to concentrate.
I don't know if we should leave this lantern on or off. Maybe on makes more sense. The story won't be complete until we gather all the characters, right?
What a beautiful place.
Here's Canera.
The way it sings of solitude.
That must be Kalike.
Just look at her. Walking around the enemy's lair, enjoying the scenery. You're a crazy goat. How do you even survive without me? Canera, how can both of us be here? Is this a dream? I don't know. Wait. What's that noise?
We need to find out what happened to Canera and Kalike.
No, this won't do. If you hadn't done such foolish things right from the beginning, I wouldn't have had to do anything cruel, and neither of us would have to deal with the consequences.
So they just took care of that soul eater, I guess. And they're hanging out now on the couch.
Canera, that's enough. We'll discuss it later. If we even survive. If you can even resist the temptation to scold and berate me. You're the one who started it. Oh, look!
Canera, Kalike, how can you both be here?
It's all because of the house at the edge of time. At least, we think that's why. This place, it's like it's split and exists both here and there, today and yesterday. Even the mirrors here show delayed reflections. I was wandering here alone, passed through the mist, and Canera was standing on the other side. It's a good thing I thought of going through the same mist and caught up with this dreamer. I was right on time for the Soul Eater. It wasn't real, of course. Someone had unleashed an illusion on us. If we didn't know that you helped save us from that creepy fiend, we might have taken the bait.
So you broke Nethys's second condition.
Yes, and the Forefather warned us about it. What's going to happen now? How about we put off these worries for later? It can wait until we escape the dominion of the insane Fey Queen.
Okay.
Wait, can I steal you for a minute? I just have to say that you're the partner I could only dream of. Of course, being with you involves more than a few mortal dangers and troubles crashing down on our heads, but it's a small price to pay. The more pleasant parts of this relationship more than make up for all of that. Now let's go to our victory. We are ready for anything.
All right, we got...
Ready or not, but we can roast a few Fae along the way. Lead.
Oops, sorry. We got these two back with us. Another well here.
I'm up for an adventure.
I don't know, maybe turning off the lamp. Do anything? No. Ghostly guards.
We should prepare.
A lot of our buffs have worn off, but hopefully we can handle this group of ghosts. Okay, they're all grouped up here so nicely, I think. Alright, I was going to use a scroll of heal mass, but let's not waste those. We don't have a ton of those. We do have quite a few of the cure critical wounds mass. We could use one of those here and do a little healing as well as damaging those guys. Okay, we are going to go ahead and use a mass heal here. We're having issues with fright. And we also need to heal some strength damage there too.
A solid plan.
Okay.
Our time has come.
Okay, so I think there was a doorway, wasn't there? Like back near the beginning of this. Oh, right, okay. To the frozen boneyard or to the troll's lair? Wow, which of those do we want to do? I guess let's head to the troll's lair. This, oh, that's not it.
What do I see on your face?
Oh, here's
gloomy
Ekun.
traveler? Is that righteous rage or anger bred by indecisiveness?
Away, witch! Your deceitful words may touch my ears, but not my heart.
Whose voices do you hear with your heart? Your darling wife? Your little daughter?
Quiet.
Do you hear them screaming? Do you hear them calling you for help? Turn around. It is the lair of a monster that's ruined thousands of lives. And who will keep it from ruining 1,000 more? Not you.
Hold on, Ekun, we're coming. So we're gonna have a troll to fight, or we're done here? Where'd he go? Okay, that was a little weird. We just got Jubilost, Knock Knock. Oh, Amiri, I forgot about her. And Lindsay and Harim. We didn't get the opportunity to add Ekun to our party. Maybe that's because we messed up his quest. So then down this way it said to the frozen boneyard.
What are you looking for here, you pariah? There is no place for you in your world, and there won't be a place in my dominion.
Get out, witch! When my friends find their way here, we'll pluck off your petals.
Your friends? Am I hearing it right? You think any of them are still alive?
Keep talking. I don't believe your tales.
Why would I lie to you? You are the reason that everyone you care about dies. You get banished from everywhere like the plague. Your soul is poisoned, like an animal gone mad. I will leave you with that. Farewell.
Okay.
I will guide.
Fearless Amiri, what happened to you in captivity? Huh. So, yeah, it's weird with some of these. We get to talk to them and add them to our party. Here she is. I don't think Ekun was in that other room, was he? What happened?
Do you see the name on the grave? Nilak. I didn't save her. Why does she die while a mad dog keeps on kicking?
Come to your senses. We need to keep going.
No, I'm leaving. You never really
Ooh.
cared about me, so don't cling to me now. You'll thank me later for not dragging you down with me. Plague rat that I am.
Okay, wow. She's bugging out. Took off all her equipment, gave it back to us and left. Huh. Well, that would really suck if she was a regular party member. Wow, okay. So now I'm not sure where to go. We must have missed a door or something to get to the rest of them. We need to go back to the basement. Oh, okay, let's turn on the lantern. I don't know. Look back down the stairs, I guess. I don't think we missed anything here.
There are many roads to success.
Oh, here, we haven't been in this room. The mirror over here as well. The wizard in the mirror keeps clinging to the glass and whispering softly, not noticing you. This must be different because we had the lantern on, because we didn't see this before. We just like passed over that central area because we've been in here. That's where Khaenri'ah and Kalike were. Okay. So we need to go this way.
Without a doubt.
Misty chamber in the underground floor. Misty chamber in the underground floor. You can get where the final key is stored from there. Oh. Is that Lindsay? So, my Robin thought she could trick me. Tried to spy, didn't you? Well, yes, because I'm not a traitor and I don't abandon my friends. Such loyalty, I know just how to reward it. Oh, Lindsay. Looks like that hurt. The Horned Hunter salutes you. Ah, the King of the Sand Castle. You made it. After defeating the Jabberwock, I have to admit I'm impressed, but what will you do now? Pick up the silly little bard's body? What did you do to Lindsay? The Horned Hunter shrugs, then nods at the breathless body on the floor. She thought she could trick the mistress. Well, she's not the first one, and she won't be the last. Get out of my way. I want Nyrissa, and I will get to her. No, silly creature, it's Nyrissa who wants you. You are the last grain of dust that will fall in the apology, and I will bring this grain to her. Oh, boy, okay, I wasn't ready for walking into a battle here. Jeez, Kane just got wrecked. We've got satyr archers all around us who, at least in the past, don't have very good aim, but you never know. I'm gonna just send a leopard back here. Yeah, nice. Okay, let's see if we can get Kane back up here with some inspiring recovery. What? Spell resistance? Give me a break. That is the dumbest thing. Spell resistance on a heal. Right, let's take this guy down, Anna.
Behead!
Where's he going? He's trying to run away. I'm not quite sure what just happened there.
Die, die, die!
He ran over here and now we can't target him. Like, can still see him there. I think he is trying to run away. We can't target him. Well, I don't know about Lindsay. She doesn't look like she's in very good shape. I don't know if we need bother trying to get Kane up now. Let's just try to kill these.
Forwards!
I think the horned hunter is just trying to run off.
Your death awaits.
Yeah, he's leaving. Oh, he's like trying to get reinforcements. His wild hunt. Okay, that could be a problem.
Let the attack.
I'm worried about the wild gaze here. The wild gaze. Let's get her up here. Get everybody inside the heroic circle, and then we probably need Bruin to get his like holy aura on. What about Good Hope? We're all spread out for that. Let's try a cacophonous call. Maybe we can get these guys. Yeah. Alright, Bruin, get up here. We need to get Kane up, but I'm more worried about this at the moment. The wild gaze get anybody? I don't think it did. Good.
May I see your entrails, please?
Could really use a stun from the thunder call here. Got one of them. Now, let's try again. Get Kane back up. Spell resistance. That is... Ugh. That is so not right. Okay, everybody's holding on so far against the wild gaze. Good, we got the stun on one of them there. And the thunder call. We're having trouble getting Kane back up because of his spell resistance to the heals. Let's actually try... Let's use a heal. Not mass here. Okay. He can't stand up now, apparently. Alright, that one's down. One left.
I'll split you in half.
It looks as though the horned hunter ran off. We're not done with him yet. Kane still, we can't stand up or do anything. I don't, oh, he's paralyzed. Okay, that's why. Alright, I'm gonna just real time it here to try to finish off this last archer. Taking us a while to get any hits in on them. But I think we can finish them off here eventually. There we go. Okay.
The mistress will deal with you.
Shaking his fist farewell, the horned hunter leans heavily against the door that led to the second floor. As if recognizing him, the door opened, allowing Nyrissa's terrifying servant through. He rushes away. The bodies of slain satyrs lay by the king's feet, but the hero's eyes were not fixed on them. A little further along, the daring, talented, restless Lindsay, loyal chronicler and friend, lay motionless on the ground. She was dead. Realizing what happened, the king...
How are you still narrating this, Lindsay? Breathed bitterly. They're going to pay for this.
The visions of the house at the edge of time have revealed to the king the sad truth. Lindsay never betrayed him. She just wanted to find out Nyrissa's plans. Pretending diligently to be interested and excited, Lindsay asked questions and finally discovered that there's a special place in the house at the edge of time. A shrine where the apology was kept. A cup holding the dust of almost 1,000 kingdoms. If we reach this treasure, the evil nymph will definitely not be able to hide from us any longer. The entrance to the shrine opens with 3 keys. The wriggling man keeps the first key, the Gnurly witch the second one, and the third one is stored in a secret room on the first floor. To get inside, one must pass through the mist chamber in the underground part of the house. Upon discovering all this, Lindsay decided to set off and find the third key to help the king, but she was caught and murdered. I knew solo missions were not my thing. And then, standing over the body of his most loyal companion, the king thought, how is it that this very moment is being described in the book, if the author is already dead?
Yes, we were wondering just that. Something's wrong here.
Yes, it's me, right here in the book. It's a good thing you found me, and that you can read. I've written all about the key, all right? You can find it somewhere in the mist, or using the mist. I didn't quite understand it all myself. You know, I was so scared when I stood at the door of the house and realized there was no one around. And then I got inside the book. This probably doesn't happen to souls often, even here in the first world. This is so strange. I can't decide whether it's exciting or sad. I've been thinking, can books read other books? Otherwise, when we defeat everyone and return home, I'll be bored. I'll have to live in the library. It's dusty, and maybe you could put me in a display case in the throne room? I'd sniffle, but can't. Thank you for everything. It was such an exciting adventure. Please don't forget to take me with you wherever you go. I have to know how it all ends. Finish my story. It's too early to put a period on it.
Wow. Okay. Lindsay. She's now our book. At least you're still doing what you loved most. Wow. Okay. Yeah, forgive me for not saving you, Lindsay. I will take you with me and protect you. I promise. Wow. Okay. Get to the shrine. So we still need to save the rest of our companions, don't we?
Ready.
Now we know that the shrine opens with 3 keys. The Gnurly Witch has 1. The Wriggly Man has a 2nd. The 3rd is hidden somewhere in the house. Okay. We still have 3 companions to find. Okay. Wow, Lindsay's okay. I guess she's still kind of with us, but only in the pages of her book. I guess that's a good place to stop here. We'll continue the search for the rest of our companions and to find the keys to get to Nyrissa. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. What a sad sight here that is. I hope to see you again here with me in the house at the edge of time. Bye-bye.